never falter. Came with the hands out, get them off us. I'm 24/7 in the office. Pay attention cause I ain't repeating offers. Yeah, never met a man I've been scared of. Careful, you gon' get exactly what you asked for. Here for whatever you bring me getting handled. I answer to no one, I don't need to hassle. Yeah, we ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at. We ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at. Never fall back. We ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at. Yeah. No lies or facts. You can find me right where I'm at. We ain't never fall back. We ain't never fall back. Yeah. We ain't never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We ain't never fall back. We ain't never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We ain't never fall back.
And I'm depositing a large amount, making moves and silence, boy, I promise it's been not a shout. Nothing but some profit down the way that I've been walking down. It's okay, making a play these busters, they've been not alone. Walk up in the bank and I'm depositing a large amount, making moves and silence, boy, I promise it's been not a shout. Nothing but some profit down the way that I've been walking down. It's okay.
Two covers through the middle. Aria for three.
Whakataka te hau ki te uru, whakataka te hau ki te tonga, kia mā kinakina ki uta, kia mā taratara ki tai. E hi ake ana te atakura, he tio, he huka, he hauhu, ti hei, mauri ora. Tēnā koutou katoa e te whānu Poroporo o Aotearoa, ahi tareiria o te Aorangi. Nau mai, haere mai, welcome to Mount Maunganui Sports and Sir Gordon Titchen's Field. Ko Pātariki rei tōku ingoa, and I am joined in commentary by the mighty Gargs. Welcome, Gargs.
Thanks, Pat. Great to be here on a Sunday afternoon here at Blake Park. Really looking forward to calling my first Baywide Women's Premier match of the season. I think it's fair to say that the women's rugby continues to go from strength to strength throughout the Bay. The skill levels, the physicality and the competitiveness of this competition have been outstanding. It's great to see these games being live streamed so the supporters and the whānau and the wider rugby community can follow the action as well. Today's matchup sees second place Mount Maunganui taking on Poroporo in what is a very important game for both sides as the season really starts to take shape. Mount have come into this one sitting second on the ladder with 2 wins and a draw from their opening 3 matches, and they've looked really impressive so far this season, and they'll be keen to keep the pressure on competition leaders Ngongataha, who currently sit unbeaten at the top of the table. A couple of players who have really caught my eye whilst watching your calls, Pat, for the Mount at least this season are Sophie Fisher and Kaiara Hipuku, and I think Poroporo will be very happy to see Sophie Fisher not named on the team sheet so far today. She's got a couple of weeks off there, but yes, Kaiara Hipuku, who can start something from absolutely anywhere on the field. They've both been electric with the ball in hand, creating opportunities, breaking tackles and providing plenty of spark for the Marlins. They'll be key players to watch this afternoon. For Poroporo, though, the results haven't fallen their way just yet. They'll be looking at this as a chance to turn the season around. One thing we've learned, though, in Baywide Rugby, the ladder doesn't always tell the full story. As we see the Mount Maunganui Marlins Premier Women's team line up there. Pat, you got this one here?
Yeah, mate. Reed Stowers, coach, and Visay up front. They've been pretty consistent across the board this year. The Marlins with Gruton, Dawson, Fraser in the engine room, and an exciting, devastating loose forward trio. Halavela, Liver, Malaisalia, and Georgia Broughton rounding out number 8. Tamati sets this backline alight with Nafika Taya running the cutter. Gia Hernandez comes in at second 5, a late change, and Kaiarihi Puku in at centre. Vincent and Kukamalling on the wings, and Laura Garcia Castaneda running the cutter out the back. Marine Bouge makes her debut off the bench. You might have remembered her. Marine runs touch and has refereed here, so she's really getting her dose of the rugby experience while she's here from France. Tukutukurua, Curtis, Moata Ane, Jess Walrond, Carol, and Naishan Tomoilau round out the bench. Their coaches, Chris Alvin and Michael Collins.
Yes,
You've got Poroporo.
And the Poroporo team looks equally dangerous today with Wright, Frida Maro as the captain here, and Nelly Hape. Of course, we know Nelly is one of the very important cogs in the Eastern Bay of Plenty JAB competition as well. Waldro Rua and will be our 2 locking partners today. Hillman, Nixon and Wright will make up the loose trio. Of course, we've got Church and Tipini there running 9 and 10. We'll be controlling the troops around today. In 13, Rei Rapana. And then on the edges there, we've got Patuwai and Turner, the 2 wingers. And of course, at the back, we're running Heta at 15. Poroporo with a very short bench today. Smith, Micah, Richard and Inns will be on the bench, and potentially seeing coach Jerry Paul making her way on the field wearing the number 20 jersey.
I can't wait to see Jerry if she gets a run. There she is there on screen right now, running the cutter. Interesting fact about having 20 on your team list, Gargs. You only have to list 3 trained front rowers.
And what does it mean around injuries, Pat? What does that mean if a front rower goes down injured early on in the game?
They don't have to have a spear on the bench. They can go uncontested right from the get-go.
Okay, well, let's hope everybody is well. We don't want to see any repeats of the Chiefs game last night where we saw Wallace Atiti go down with a very, very nasty knock. Good to see on the social media, though, from the Chiefs that he is up and better. But we probably won't be seeing him back for at least 3 weeks. That'll rule him out for a few games going through the finals here.
Yeah, fingers crossed he comes right pretty quickly. I'm sure the All Blacks will be definitely wanting a look at him. It's a shame he's probably won't get another gig for the Chiefs this year. Who knows? It's interesting in the professional space. Their HIA protocol's a little different because they have 24-hour, 7-day-a-week access to professional medical personnel. So he might be back in here. We see Jess Walrond leading the Marlins ladies out onto the field as they switch to the right-hand side of the field, which is the trigger for us to swap sides with our pieces of paper.
Yeah, what a beautiful day to have some running footy out here. Mount Maunganui always brings on the sunshine. It's lovely to see another beautiful day here at Blake Park as we see Poroporo making their way to the field as well. What awesome uniforms.
What a gorgeous looking, that is an amazing jersey.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's very good looking jersey, that is, that Poroporo ladies are wearing. Referees for today?
Yeah, Tiana Anderson with the whistle today, which is absolutely wonderful to see her backing up from a fantastic performance yesterday, running touch, and she's got control of the game today. With her, we've got Kirk Vosper and Rob Ray looking after the touch judge.
He's an amazing guy. Oh, look, Marine Bouge, who's debuting as a player, has done the great deed, and she's picked up the flag to run the other side. Now we've actually got 3 referees.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fully stocked. Well done, Marine.
Yeah, hats off to Marine.
Good warm up there. We hopefully we'll see her get plenty of game time today too.
I coached her in her game. She refereed Mount Maunganui College and Rotorua Boys under 16s on Friday night, and she was really excited.
Awesome.
She was more worried about this game. So I tell you what, I'm in love with these jerseys. They look
awesome.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, Jerry, you need to hook me up with one. There's a few familiar faces around out there. As the referee, Tiana Anderson, blows time on, and we're underway here at Sir Gordon Titchen's field. So good catch there by Hannah Vasey there, who's carried that ball into contact. It'll be interesting to see how the Marlins go without their inspirational leader. There we go. We've been going 16 seconds, and I've mentioned
I'm going to record how many times you mentioned Sophie Fisher, despite her not actually playing today, as we see the Marlins push back towards the blind side. Wind looks like it's behind the Marlins today for this first half. And they'll look to get their ball wide if they're anything like the men. They will look to spread the ball as often as they can as Tiana Anderson brings us back to the penalty.
And I can say now that Jess Walrond in the number 20 jersey is on the field. She was bracketed at 12, so I'm picking she's playing second 5. We had a choice of 3 to choose from as the Marlins ladies go quickly. Georgia Broughton with the carry there. Trying to milk a penalty. What's going on? Oh, that's what she was waiting for, the penalty. That girl's not 10, but away we go. Tamati up over the 10-metre line, heading to the 22. Cuts back inside, finds Fraser in support, who is tackled just inside the 22-metre line as the Marlins ladies go hot on attack down the right-hand side. That's Kuka back inside to Garcia Castaneda.
Oh, beautiful work there. Poroporo woman getting it over the ball, getting that very, very important jackal just 6 metres short of their line. Good running rugby here from the Marlins, though, I thought, just to take that quick penalty tap and have a good crack there. That's Tamati. Very, very sensible thinking and had the wheels to match it. First opportunity to have a look at both teams' line-out.
The Marlins locking duo of Grutendorst and Fraser have been functioning exceptionally well all year. And it's good to see they've been able to string together some consistency. But the Poroporo ladies are up to the task. There's a good catch at the front there. I think that might have been Rua who took that off the top. That's
one thing that I've noticed in the women's rugby. Spotting the numbers on their jerseys a little bit harder with the long hair that you don't often see in the men's rugby.
Yep.
So we try to get those names to you as best we can, especially those that have their hair tied up.
It's always a bone of contention if a lady gets penalised for a high tackle when she grabs the number and a handful of hair at the same time, right?
Yes, absolutely. As we see Wright carrying the ball there, very strong carry. As Poroporo brings it back, looks to clear. It's a nice little chip over the top.
Oh, great cast there from Garcia Castaneda.
Really impressed with the hands so far of the Mount Maunganui women. They happy to swing this ball all the way out. And some of the highlights that I've seen, Pat, all 15 players play like backs, don't they?
Yep.
And they are all happy to carry the ball. As we see,
Broughton here.
Broughton straight through the middle. Too quick.
One to beat. Oh, that's a great tackle.
Defense, Poroporo.
Here comes the recycle. Walron's got the hands on the ball. Out on the left edge. Patrice Vincent dots down for the Marlins ladies' first try of the game.
Very nice start here for the Marlins woman. As we see the ball just coming through and looks through the hands of all of the different players that you can see here. Look at the numbers on their backs. You'll see numbers 1 right through 15. Really good carry through the middle. Just splits the defence there by Georgia Broughton. But equally good defence at the back. I think that's Heta managing to get her down as the last line of defence, but defence just too stretched there. Fantastic try, Patrice Vincent.
You see who played halfback at that little cat?
Don't say Sophie Fisher.
No, Kaiara Hipuku.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, got in there.
Watch for Kaiara Hipuku. Jeepers. She is electric. And only, I'm told, year 13 at Rotorua Girls High School.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Would have been playing for Whakarewariwa.
Yes, that was the initial idea, I think, was have her in the red and blacks, but obviously that team didn't end up making it. Beautifully straight.
Oh, that's a great nudge, Jess. Awesome kick,
Flags are up.
Jess Warrant. Sorry to sound a little bit excited.
That was a beautiful kick. Jeez.
I remember when Jess first landed on our shores a couple of years ago, when this field was orientated in the other direction, and I was sitting down the end of the dead ball line, and she did exactly that. That was my first time of seeing her play. She banged over a conversion from the touch line. So I'm really looking forward to seeing her in action. She runs beautiful lines and puts girls in gaps with ease.
Yeah.
So really looking forward to seeing some of that today.
Well, the Marlins here, correct me if I'm wrong, Pep, but I think if the Marlins can get a bonus point out of this game, that will actually put them ahead of Nongataha on the ladder, as Nongataha won by default against Rangatawa.
Rangatawa. And I'm not 100% sure, but we used to have the rule was you had to earn your bonus points on the field.
Yeah, I think so. We'll have a check of the table shortly and just find that out as Poroporo win back the ball and they carry down the blind side. Yeah, Tiana Anderson indicating no clear release after the tackle. Poroporo will get their chance to plug the corner.
It's number 4, Michaela Wardlaw Uru. The Wardlaw name, very famous rugby name from Eastern Bay.
Yes. Well, as we see another famous name there, Church.
Yep.
Kicking the ball into touch. Church whānau, of course, big rodeo whānau. If you know anything about the Churches, you probably know a lot about horses and bulls too. Beautifully one line out there again, same person. I'm going to try to get her number, but her ponytail's in the way. And what a beautiful drive from Poroporo. Just keep rolling forward. The ball nicely at the back, and they've milked a penalty too. So everything they do from here is just a free shot.
Yep.
Beautifully set up there, right in the midfield, and give them options to burn out this side. Big wide pass, goes to deck. Tiana Anderson will bring them back.
It doesn't make it easy to see the numbers when there's a gorgeous white Māori design on the back. And then the number is also in white as well.
Yeah, just seeing the target there in the line out is Fern Nixon, number 7, and they've gone to her twice. Beautiful lifts from the Poroporo woman and getting Fern up there, and in that instance able to hold her right up in the air and setting a beautiful drive off that, rumbling towards the Mount Maunganui try line. See some Te Puki women's supporters sitting up there, maybe just watching the competition a little bit, maybe trying to suss out what's happening. It's number 9 there for Poroporo, Keisha Church.
Is the older sister.
Oh, is that the older sister, right?
Yep.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Yep.
Former steamer, as we see Fern Wright go up beautifully, one again and sacked this time.
Yep, good sack before the maul could get underway.
Yeah, not going to let them maul that one. And out we go from Church to Tepene, who chips over the top, and well read there by the Marlins. Tiana Anderson says that one's gone backwards, play on.
Poroporo girl on the ground, not rolling away, gets penalised. I heard a really good call from James Dolman last night. He stopped a player from contesting full possession because his tackler teammate hadn't rolled away.
Yes, yep, that's right.
He said no, and then the player goes, why not? He says, because your tackler hasn't rolled away.
Yeah.
So if you win that, I've got to give a penalty. Very good comms.
It's it.
Yeah.
Hey, and you can't argue with that as a player, can
No.
you? If the referee's communicating that to you.
He's created some continuity out of that little comm.
Yeah, good. So let's see if they put Fern Nixon up to contest on this one. They do.
Not quite high enough though.
Masalia won that one beautifully.
Wharton out in the backs carrying that ball. I think she's had it ripped off her though. And she has indeed, and Poroporo have got possession. Yeah, hard to read numbers, eh?
Yeah, it is.
White. Yeah. We're going to blame the ponytails, and we're going to blame the fact that there's a white number on a white background. But that's big Wardlaw Ruru carrying that ball into contact. Good runs there. Number 25. We'll need to figure out who's wearing that jersey.
Really good, strong runs here from the Poroporo team. Just happy to go one off runners here as we see Hillman carry.
Ball's been stripped.
Unlucky there. Beautiful run there by Te Pare Hillman.
Just have a quick squiz. I think Nelly might be wearing number 25. Show me Nelly.
27 there as well.
And actually 27 is Nelly. Or is it a 1? No, it's a 7.
Okay, change that one.
Yep.
Yes, Whānau, it does take us a little bit just to make sure that we match up what we get given us on the team list with what's actually out there on the field. So we want to give credit to all these players who are doing all the mahi out there on the pitch. Make sure we get their names correct, so we match up as best we can. Obviously not knowing these players on a first name basis, as we see Poroporo scrum.
Yet.
Exactly right.
Yet.
Beautiful,
Great
beautiful
hands
around the toes there. As we see Poroporo breaking right inside the mount half. Arm out there from Tiana Anderson, still not rolling away the Marlins.
Sackler again.
Very slow ball to get back there. Great carry right through the middle, Poroporo, and well supported by her friends. Inside ball, yes. Inside ball was a great option. The defence had spread just under that penalty advantage.
You can see what Poroporo's trying to do here is just to work their way straight through the centre.
I'm loving the attitude. They are happy, ball in hand. They want to run this. They're not willing to go for the line.
It's Happy there with that carry. And referee's got her arm up for offside as well, so we're playing advantage.
Just shy of the line here.
There's a pick and go in the corner. Driven backwards. That ball's not going anywhere near the backs, I'd say.
Justifiably so, as we see number 25 carry up just shy of the line. And here's number 12. Just caught short. She must be only a metre shy. We'll have pick and goes from here. She may need the support. Offload to Grace Turner. Offside advantage. Pick and go out to the blind again, and we're over. No.
Got driven back in the grounding by the look of it. So she's going to play the original penalty.
Yep.
And I think she's saying you can have a penalty over there or one here. Which one would you prefer?
I'd
Both of them
go
were
for
offside.
one right underneath the sticks if I was the captain, Freedom Mado. Tap and go, loving this. Good carry there by Wright. Metre shy. Out hands out there to Nelly. Oh, beautiful ball, Nelly Hape. And in the corner is Grace Turner. Oh, I love all the players getting around her and congratulating her on the try. That is a very, very good team try, that one.
See on the replay. Look at this. That's a great little pass there from Nelly Hape. You can't coach that. That's experience. That's rugby IP right there.
That is just talented. A front row forward, able to draw in the line and then pass behind the defence, out in front of the winger, who's able to catch and score. Take your hat off to Nelly Hape there. Well done.
I'm pretty sure that the number 9 for Poroporo is Keisha's younger sister. Keisha, if you're watching from Ahitereiria, flick me a text and confirm or deny, please. One of the 77,000 New Zealanders that headed offshore.
I was going to say, there's a fair few churches out there.
Yeah.
Strikes it nicely. Just going to fall just short there. Very difficult kick from right out on the edge, which after 13 minutes, 14 minutes, we have Mount Maunganui leading just by the conversion. 7 points over Poroporo's 5. Great start to the match, both teams.
Talking to Jerry earlier on in the year, they had one of their strengths, she was saying, was their scrum and the way in which they want to play a direct game plan. And you can see how it's working here.
You can see their game plan. Ball in hand and just carry and carry very strong.
Yeah. As Warren gets us underway. It's a good catch there. That's the Sendo Rapana, I think it is. Anyway, yes. We don't know who's wearing the number 12 jersey. But Happy's got her hands on the ball. Oh, there's that little fade again.
She's the new Sophie Fisher.
Oh, unfortunately she spilled the ball in the tackle. That was a good little run there by Nelly.
Heavily strapped left leg there. Is she all right?
She's contemplating whether or not she wants to walk towards the scrum or walk towards the touchline.
Yep. A little bit ginger there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just take a quick breather as we see the physio come on. Potentially could be that left leg, as I say, quite heavily strapped. But as she fell there. Watch her, so that's Nelly Hape there with the ball in her. Beautiful run, just elusive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, she came down. See the grimace in her face there too. Ouch. That'll be why she's that ball's gone forward. Just as the defence comes there, watch if the defence landed. She does accidentally. Number 5 there, Tylee Fraser, just lands on the leg. A bit of a hip drop if we were commentating league there, Pat. It's what you'd probably call it. Probably not. I can guarantee you it's not intentional.
She's just trying to make a tackle from behind.
Yeah, absolutely, and just that sliding tackle. Yeah, it looks like right ankle.
Yeah.
It's going to take lots more than that to get Nelly Hape off the field. And travel all the way from Poroporo to Mount Maunganui just to play 15 minutes. Is that Lippy Sinner?
No. I was having a double take. I thought it was. I said, hang on, Lippy. No, that's not Lippy.
Oh, goodness.
Gorgeous retriever in the background. Anyway, we should be back. Mount Maunganui feed to the scrum. Just on the Poroporo side of that halfway line.
Jaylee Tamati to feed. Ball popped right out of the back quickly there. Jaylee Tamati, very clever, just to give it a fraction of a second before they see the midfield cut there, and off she goes. Kaiarahi Puku, you are not catching her from there. First one of many for today.
As you have a look here on the replay.
It's the carry from earlier on there. PG, what a lovely, lovely cut there between 12-13. And just to put Kaiarahi Puku in through a little bit of a gap, and that's all she needs. As we go back to the injury there. Kaiarahi Puku there. Any chance she gets with the ball in hand, she is gone.
I'll tell you what, we might have to trade in this director for the one we had yesterday. Put a little bit of pressure on the directors to make them perform. Anyway, the kick's successful and Marlins jump out to a 14 points to 5 lead, and what was a really good try there by Kaiarahi Puku. A little inside run, comes back on an unders line, takes the inside pass, and then quickly accelerates through the gap and bends back out.
With a wordsmith like you, Pat, we don't even need the replay. I can picture it all in my head again. Beautiful stuff there, Kaiarahi Puku.
Let me just text, see if we can get our director yesterday back in the chair. Here we go. He finally got it, but you'll see here as Taya runs across the field, Puku gets the ball and then she just gasses through.
Just enough there to put the defence in two minds, and that's all she needs. As you can see there, Putawai slapping his hands together, saying, damn it, can't give her that sort of space. It's going to go short, but is it going to make the 10? No. Will it Foon Nixon before it gets to the 10-metre mark? So we'll come back to halfway for a scrum. Dangerous position here, obviously, with the talent in that Maunganui back line.
They got gas to burn too
Midfield
at 14,
scrum.
Kuka Mulling.
Yeah, if you stack your attacks both sides, you're going to have to split that defence and
create some holes.
That's where Kaiarahi Puku will be dangerous. Going back to Kaiarahi Puku's try, if you watch the skill there of Tamati, the ball comes firing out of the back of the scrum, and most players would probably jump on top of that. But she just pauses, makes sure that she's not going to knock it on. So we see a good push
Poroporo
there
scrum,
from
put them
Poroporo.
under pressure there. Anyway, here's Mulling on that right end gas line. Oh, look at that. Good cover coming across. We're still alive. Voss was keeping his flag down. And finally, the ball's been bundled into touch.
Kika Mulling with a clean pair of heels. Beautiful cover defence by Poroporo. That's a couple of times now that defence has just drifted across. I think Hita, again, just pulling that down. So we see the line out one there by the Marlins.
Mycelia gets up. Here's Broughton now on the crash. Up over the 22, beats one tackle. Spins out of another, gets her pass away. Grutendorf with her first carry of the day. Recycled nicely. Ty is sniffing around playing first receiver. Walrond, little pass there. Castaneda. That's the try line right there. We're only a metre or so out. Ball's been picked up. Puka's in playing flanker. Grutendorf again.
Under penalty advantage there. As we see opportunities here to chip for the line. But by the looks of it,
they're going to tap and go here.
Tap and go, yep. It's Jaylee Tamati passing off there to Vasey, who carries on close to the line. And there it is. Hannah Vasey crashes her way over.
You see here on the replay, Grutendorf with their first touch of the first run of the game gets brought down. The ball's been recycled. A couple of the backs sniffing around, and Tyre plays half back. Castaneda gets it to within millimetres of the try line. A little bit messy there. Probably that tackler needed to roll away a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
But the try's been awarded. And Warren with the opportunity to add the extras, no doubt about it.
Jess Walren, she's impressed me there. Just if you see that try, watch how calm she looks attacking that line.
Yep.
She takes a little bit extra time, sees what's going on up in front of her, and plays good heads-up footy.
I'd like to see her playing first five, to be honest. She's a very smart, intelligent footballer, and if she could run the cutter a bit more and get her hands on the ball. There's the try being scored right there.
Referee Tiana Anderson in perfect position to see what's going on. Pat, after 21 minutes, I am very impressed with this women's rugby. As I say, first call for women's Premier Rugby so far this season. Boy, oh boy, I'm liking what I see.
Yeah, they've been pretty good to call. This has been some really exciting clashes as well. So great for you to join us and lighten the load.
As we see Grace Turner with the restart. Beautifully kicked there, but well sorted there by Tylee Fraser. Carries up towards the halfway line.
Tie up. Broughton in at first receiver. Castaneda with the headgear. Oh, I think that might be a penalty. Yes, indeed.
Just a penalty, I think. Tiana Anderson gives her a bit of a look and says, "Oi, cut it out. Not going to do any intentional stuff here. Not under my watch."
One of the funniest things I've ever seen was Tiana refereeing a Premier Men's game. Actually, it was an NPC game, and she had to give the auntie look to a Northland prop.
We all know the auntie look.
Oh my gosh. An auntie look from the auntie on the marae. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I've never seen a grown man shrivel into submission so quickly as this guy did.
You
in
look
that
back
game.
at her and sorry, fire.
Yep. Exactly that. And that was bordering on, and that's one of the things that she's so good at, the way in which she can communicate with her eyes.
Just with a look.
Yep.
Beautiful line out there, Marlins. Ball is swung wide. Out there, watch her. Here she goes. Puku again with ball in hand. Draws in players. It sets the wheels of Mulling off. Kika Mulling. Over she goes. Beautiful try there, Kika Mulling. She deserved that other one. So glad to see her get over the line today.
This is just the tail end of it, but most of the work was done leading into this. you can see as that ball was being shifted laterally out the right-hand side, each pass was designed to just hold a defender fractionally, and if you do that 3 or 4 times, you suddenly have some space on the edge, and that's exactly what the Marlins ladies did, and that's what you said when they gave it to Wheels.
Yeah, look at you analysing the game beautifully like that. I'm just thinking, which sort of Mr. Whippy would I buy if I was there right now?
Interesting spectator right there by the ball. Maddie Wallace, 249 game Te Puke legend, watching women's rugby. What a kick.
Right out on the sideline, bangs that one over. All gone again.
4 converted tries to the 1 unconverted try. I wonder if Maddie Wallace is potentially going to give Ryan Setefano a hand with the Volcanics.
Oh, yes. Gee, what an experience to have. 249 caps.
Yep.
Premier Rugby.
In the front row.
Yeah. Potentially there, you know.
Maybe we can start that rumour here. Let's start that rumour.
I was just looking through the team sheets to see if there was any connection to him in regards to his whānau. Yeah, that could be it, that he's there scouting.
He's scouting. He's been sidelined. He's been tapped.
Beautiful deep restart there. Jay Lee Tamati, the catch over her head and passes off to Broughton. It's a beautiful return. Good footy.
Tie up. This is a couple.
That's Puku there again. Big wide ball. Ooh, unlucky.
Play that. Yeah, Patrice Vincent, her hands are probably cold because of all the action's been going in
on
the other side.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good for Poroporo. Give them an opportunity to reset inside the Marlins half.
Yeah, their set piece is working really well. A couple of scrums ago, if you recall, even though the Marlins won their ball, they were under immense pressure to clear that. And I think Coach Jerry Paul would like to slow it down and let's play a bit more structure where we can play to our strengths.
Yep. Their game plan is to use their strength and carry 1 or 2 off runners, short pops, ball in hand, and then use their scrum. We haven't actually seen as many scrums today as we see. Often the men's development rugby, you see quite a lot of scrums. Yep.
Scrumathon.
But the hands here, the handling skills of our women have been sensational.
To be fair though, this is a winter's Saturday. Yeah.
A beautiful winter, no less.
Come, if you're not doing anything and you're living close, pop on down to Sir Gordon Titchen's field, plonk yourself in the grandstand. Make sure you bring some sunscreen though, because it is still a little bit burny.
Just getting a text message there from proud dad of local Gecko Productions, Mike Miller. He's down there holding the camera. Tells us that Hayley Church is at 12 for Poroporo. As we see her there with the ball in hand. Just great timing. Good tackle there again by Waldron.
Here comes Poroporo down the left-hand edge. Up over the 22-metre line they go. Church at halfback. Maro the captain.
Carry there.
Somebody's got a bit of claret flowing out of the nostrils.
Steps back inside. Pararewa right.
This is more into Poroporo's hands.
Yep, absolutely right. Just those. Oh, beautiful pass there. That's number 13.
It's Rapana. Ball's been recycled, just sitting there. Rapana plays halfback. Not such a great pass, but they're still alive. Church again. In and away.
Floating it over to number 24. Points out. It'll stay wide, then she goes herself.
Coyote Puku with the tackle there. Referee Tiana Anderson's got a penalty though, in from the side at that breakdown.
Yeah, watch for the tap.
Here it is. Down to right, and Puadera Wright scored her first try. Sort of come from nothing, really, when you think about it. Sorry, we're having a crisis up here in the box. Lost pen.
Found it.
You can see here the carry, that's the tail end of it, but that's a good try, that.
That's an outstanding try to be able to 5 metres, and she was just a little bit of the timing there between the tap and the carry was just a little bit off. You could see her calling for the ball. She just has to pause there, and then she gets wound up again into 2 defenders.
Yeah.
And straight over the top.
There's Marlon's ladies sitting back on their heels, waiting for it to come.
Yeah.
You can't wait on your try line, you need to get up off it.
Yeah, of course they're going nice and low there. Just needed some support. Drop kick. Just going to push it across the face of the posts.
It was 29 minutes. Where did that first half go? That happened to us yesterday.
Yeah. Time flies when you're watching great footy.
Yeah, and that's exactly what's happening, right? We've got some good code being played, and you look up and suddenly half the game's gone.
Lovely to see so many supporters sitting up there on that grandstand there. I think it's wonderful how we support the women's competition. Great to see it televised every single week out here on Local Gecko TV. I think that's just wonderful.
I'm always impressed at the engagement of all of our grassroots footy right across the grades. The number of people getting out and experiencing our grassroots footy on the field. As Warren gets us underway with a huge dropout. Oh, that's a great tackle there by Jessie Maisalia there.
Broughton with the turnover as well. Marlon spin it out wide, and they're again on attack. They carry on going to the right.
Just gets through a little hole, finds Coach the hooker there, running like a back. Back inside to Tamati. I can see why Ryan Setufano likes the look of that hooker.
Outstanding break there, and just had the sense to look inside for the support. And it's like every good halfback, Jaylee Tamati running off her shoulder.
You just have a look here, the way Jess holds that up.
Yeah.
As Wardlaw gets in the way, Coach just running like a back. Inside pass, draw and pass. I bet there's one proud dad sitting on the sideline.
Yeah, I'd have to guess that Corsair probably could have gone the whole way herself there. She was steaming onto that, but had the sense to get in and around the post and make it a bit easier on her kicker.
Have you figured out what you're getting from Mrs. Whippy?
I'm going to say a double choc dip flake. So, Mike, if you can hear me while you're over there, mate, if you could just grab one of those on the drive home. Just keep it cold. I'll be waiting for us here in the office when you get back. Yeah, really impressed to see this women's rugby. The more we can be televising, supporting this part of the Bay Rugby, the better, I'd say. So it'd be wonderful to see potentially one of the women from either of these two teams come on the Bay Rugby Boil Up podcast and have a bit of a chat with us and tell us about what's been going on for them this season. Be lovely to have some guest speakers.
I know who we can get on the show.
Don't say Sophie Fisher. We know how awesome she is, all right?
All right, here we go. We're back live. And Georgia Broughton winds up from a long, long way back.
Yeah, Tiana Anderson just wants to have a bit of a chat with them about that tackle. I think there were any... Oh, she's going to get a yellow card, that one too, unfortunately.
Let's have a look at that one again.
Yeah, number 23 there. Just Georgia Broughton steaming from the back fence.
Yeah.
And yeah, bit of a high tackle by the...
Run it straight.
The indicator.
That's not going to find touch, is it?
Does in the end.
Oh!
Yes, it does in the end.
Yes, it does in the end.
Look at the distance off that kick too. Jess Waldron. Set the mount. Oh, here's the replay.
Here's the
here.
replay.
The carry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No dip there. Which is what the new tackle law's trying to do, right? Get people to dip at the hips.
Poroporo get up to contest
Yep.
and win this.
They've stolen that. You know
They're
who
gonna
would
run
have
this.
won that too, right? That's
Yep.
Fern Nixon, I'd say. Maybe
Yeah.
throwing her up at that front pod.
She's been great in the lineouts today, Fern Nixon.
Ooh.
Ball over the top.
A wobbly old pass.
Broughton with the tackle there. Ball's gone forward.
Yeah, I think that might have been a Falcon too.
Yes, Falcons may make the moment of the week for our podcast on Thursday night. We do enjoy seeing those sorts of things, but what got me was the 2 halfbacks yesterday from our call, the Pirates versus Marlins game in the men's competition. Both able to spin the ball on their fingers with ease.
Whilst waiting for the scrum to set right.
While the scrums were setting down, these halfbacks spinning the ball on their finger. So if you think you can do better, send us a video of what you've got.
Yeah. How many seconds can you balance the ball on your finger? It has to be a rugby ball, though. Basketball.
No, basketball
can't be a basketball.
It's not a basketball podcast.
No. So spinning a rugby ball on your finger, and how many times can it rotate with one hit?
Yeah.
Because Jimmy Pender, he set the standard.
Oh, he was awesome.
And then Kees Kalose,
yep,
he come in and said, anything you can do, I can do better.
There's a challenge, Shaylee Tamati. Let's see what you got. Good feed to the scrum here. Options both sides. And from the back they go.
Brought into
Shaylee
Tamati
with the ball in hand.
Castaneda beats one tackle. That's the try line right there. Can we recycle quickly? Here it comes. Groot endorsed. There's the try line.
Good defence there, Poroporo.
Oh, I think she might have dropped that. Anyway, we're going to play away.
Carry there.
Halaleva. Waldrond, big long pass. No, she's going to go herself. And she's got it down.
She deserves that.
I'm running out of space on my piece of paper to put things beside Jess's name. Tail end of this try, you can see here as the ball is spread to the left. Jess has got the players in 3 minds because she's got the ball in 2 hands. In the end, she decides the long pass isn't required and just crashes over herself.
Yep, numbers outside her there, and the defence dragged across to cover them. And then Jess is able just to go straight through the gap herself. Carries the ball well, scores well, passes well. I was just going to say kicks well and give her the commentator's curses.
Well done there, Gugs. Yep, you gave her the commentator's curse.
I really need to stop doing that. Great to see the Bay of Plenty producing such good quality in the women's game. Future Black Ferns there and Farah Palmer Cup talent.
And dare I say it, NRLW talent.
Oh, hold on. Keep it in our code, please. Yeah, absolutely.
There's a controversial decision. Let's start that conversation about a conjoined contract so that we can get them contracted 12 months of the year, but in 2 codes.
Now we're thinking.
Yeah. Anyway.
Back to the restart.
Yep.
Gone backwards there. 5-6 combination working well there for the Marlins.
Halaleva recycles that ball nicely. Tie up. That's Groot endorsed there carrying. Good run by Groot endorsed. She's got over the gain line. Tamati again.
Jaylee Tamati's been really good at the bottom of the ruck, back of the scrum. She's got a great pass on her to whoever her first receiver is.
Brought down a good tackle by Wardlaw. Ball's still going though. Here's Fraser now. Oh, ball's just been spilled. Couple of minutes before halftime. If you're Jerry Paul Gargs, what's your message?
I think that Poroporo need to focus on territory. When they're inside that red zone of the Marlins, they are very hard to stop, and they've proven that by getting into the 22 twice and coming away with 2 tries, 2 good tries. So I think that's probably where I'd be talking to Jerry Paul about, is we want to play inside the Marlins half and inside that Marlins 22.
It's an interesting area of the game, right? Because it's just the women's rugby space is just starting to develop around their kicking game. And I cringe for the guy who taught women's rugby players how to box kick, because it's an area of the game that we need to ban. Anyway, I think Jerry and her team have listened to you, because they've just carried into Marlins territory.
Big hit there from Jess Waldron.
Looking for some runners. Sticks her head down and goes.
Referee arm out there for the high shot.
Hayley Church on the carry. It's the first time it's been down the right-hand wing for a little while since Grace scored her first try. Ball's been turned over though. Still live, but I think that pass is forward. Yeah, Tiana agrees with me. And here comes Poroporo again. Can they dot down just before half-time? They're just outside the 22.
This is where they're dangerous. Inside the red zone, close to the line. Good strong ball carriers as we see Reed Stow, right there with the pick and go.
No advantage to the knock-on. We'll go back.
Back to
Still
the
a
scrum.
minute and a half to go before half-time. Poroporo scrum works quite well. I'd be doing a bit of a shunt on and have my number 8 go blind.
Yeah, and just see what the blindside winger here, or the left winger's got in way of defence.
Oh, they've just sent the blindside winger to the open, so they're not coming this
Not
way.
coming this way. Yes. The message very clear from Mike Miller. Asked about my ice cream, and he's texted me back saying, that's a negative, fatty. So
We heard that yesterday in the commentary.
don't like my chances of getting an ice cream.
I won't be repeating what we heard yesterday, but the word fatty was said.
Yes,
One
I hope
player
nobody
talking
heard
to
that.
another player. Anyway, Poroporo scrum is rock solid.
Yeah, it really is. It's
Look
not
at that.
going anywhere there.
Uh,
Beautiful feed. Nice clean win there. As we
It's
see.
Hayley Church running the ball through that line. Couple of tackles that she beat. Here comes Poroporo. Bit of an ordinary shuffle to the left.
Good hands there. Pushes it out to Puta Y. She's going to get a penalty here. Quick tap here.
Off goes Poroporo. Couple of millimetres from the try line. That was right with the carry. She's having another lunge.
Right, has still got the ball. Knees down now. Going to go blind, I think. They do. Arm out for another advantage. Marlin's offside. Watch for a quick tap here.
I was going to say, I think, Tiana, it's time for a little chat.
Yep. This many penalties inside the 22. Just wait.
Just wait, I've blown time off. I need to have my auntie talk.
Yeah, the Poroporo women are watching Damien McKenzie last night, obviously. They want to go for the quick tap.
Yep. Oh, how good was Damien's quick tap try?
Really clever, eh?
That's such
Everybody else.
savvy heads up. Anyway, here they
Here
go.
we go.
Right with the carry. She's over.
Held
Held up.
Great defence there by the Marlins.
Time off. Or half time? Half time.
Yep.
Yep.
Half time.
It is half time. That's a pretty good 40 minutes of footy, Gargs.
Yeah, really good. I would have liked to see Poroporo get that. They deserved another try there. Great running rugby there by the Poroporo team. But yes, half-time here at Blake Park. Mount Maunganui Marlins women leading Poroporo Sports Club women 40 points to 10. Great half of footy. I'm looking forward to the second 40. We'll be back after a couple of minutes. Enjoy your cup of tea. We'll see you soon.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go. Yeah, I was building on a lecture. Verses coming daily under pressure. Working on the plot and the scheme. The true style trademark is at the edge of your dreams. I'm talking one shot for the kill. The breeze come freeze up. Straight dropping the chills. I'm talking taking over pieces and shares. A ball big sky high. Check the movement is here. Yeah. It's one shot. Now the future is yours. Go. Turning dreams into reality. In the lab with the formula and chemistry. Your memories spark and motivate and make the industry shake. We put the balls in the brakes. I'm talking one chance at best, yes. Painting pictures for the culture, keep the brushes fresh. Flip the cover, but the drummer passion never rests. Freedom is our teacher under pressure, now we blessed. See, I was so close for the goal. There's one shot, now the future is yours. Go! Yeah. It's one shot, now the future is yours. Go!
No mai hoki mai whānau. Welcome back to Sir Gordon Titchen's field for the second half of this Baywide Premier Women's clash between the Marlins and Poroporo. 40 points to 10, 6 tries to 2. Gargs, what have you made of the first half?
Simple, outstanding, just great footy. Marlin's happy to run the ball from anywhere, and they've got the speed and the strike power from absolutely anywhere on the field, with the likes of the wheels of Mulling and this talent of Puku, the ball handling skills of Tamati. They've been outstanding, but then the strength and running prowess of every single one of the Poroporo players deep inside the 22, that has been hard to stop. So really fantastic footy to watch. Enjoying my first call here with the Premier Women so far.
Number 8.
Anderson calls for full second half to be underway.
I've seen a big number out there for the Marlins. I'll come back to it in a minute. Number 18.
Beautiful
is on
tackle
the field.
there. Tylee Fraser, just right around the bootlaces. Yeah, but I think the message, as we discussed in that first half, message for Poroporo was pretty clear. Let's get down there.
Yeah.
And let's play as best we can down that end of the field. As we see the penalty doesn't find touch.
That's Fraser with the carry. I think Grutendorst has been replaced. You know, they go blind, Castaneda. Oh, Mulling's tiptoeing. No AR on this touchline. Because I'd say Marine Bouge is getting ready to make her debut. Tiana, you'll need to sort one out.
Tiana might just need to stop the time there, give somebody a wave. Can somebody please bring the flag over, as we've got an injured player down here on the edge as well. Bring over the physio, and while you're there, bring over the flag too. Just
Emma Grutendorst is still out on the field, so we've definitely got number 18, Jess Curtis, on the field. Maybe one of the front rowers is sitting down there with their foot on the touchline too.
Yeah, difficult there if you don't have an AR. Yes, we'll see the injured player. She's very sore. She's lying there on her back from Poroporo. Hopefully she's okay.
Bumped her head, I think.
Just, yeah, head in the wrong place, as we see Mulling just cutting back on the inside. Just put her body in the wrong place there. Just take our time. Obviously, we don't want any of our men or women injured whilst playing footy here in the Bay. Player safety has always been paramount. Love to see good running footy, but got to make sure all of our players enjoy themselves and they make it back for next week. So just looking through some of the players here, numbers on the back, we can see number 18 for the Mount, Jess Curtis on the field. And, difficult to see there some of the Poroporo players, to see if they've made any substitutions at the half-time break.
So Reed Stowers is still there. There's Jess Curtis at the front of that line out. Grutendorst, number 4. Malai Salia, Fraser for number 5. I think it might be our front rower, Reed Stowers might be gone. Malai Salia wins that off the top. Tamati out to tie up. Here comes Halaleva.
Yeah, nicely structured there with a good pot of 3. Carry the ball into contact and then win that one. Puku there with a little bit of a goosey. Passes off to her fullback.
Castaneda. She's dancing through a little bit of a hole. Tackles
These are on the ground, got to let her go. Ball to the back. Beautifully done there again.
Broughton.
Good hands
Oh,
out
there's
here.
Reed Stowers, just made a liar of me. Mulling looking for the corner, beats one.
Oh.
Bumps off another. Ball's still live. Here goes Tyre playing halfback. Curtis running it hard and straight. Oh, she might be on that.
She's on that, yes.
Yeah,
So
that is a great jackal turnover.
Fern Nixon with the jackal. She makes the tap and off she goes.
Not a lot of blue jerseys in that picture though.
Yes, just isolated there. Fern Nixon had everything right. She did everything right. She just needed a couple of people in there to support her. As we see the Marlins tap and go out to a bit of space there. Kaiata Hipuku, steps 1, steps 2, offloads.
Malai Salia, the open side flanker.
Just a metre or 2 short. Tamati eyes something happening there on the blind. Just a bit slow to get it there. Another good carry. Marlins still an attacking opportunity here. Dummy runners, ball out the back.
Tyre, Waldron. Broughton, long pass. Reed Stowers. Oh, yes,
Yes.
she got that one down.
Front rower playing like a winger. Phoenix Reed Stowers in.
You'll see the tail end of it here. They knew the space was on the right-hand edge. I bet they didn't think it was going to be a tight head, loose head prop that would be out there, though.
Doesn't look like a loose head prop. She's
no.
cut back beautifully there. And over the line has the presence of mind to stretch out to avoid the call is held up. And it is a try. Not going to say anything. Don't want to give her the commentator's curse. That's Gecko.
Opportunity to add the extras.
Don't say anything.
It's a nice, safe, neutral call. And that's why it works.
Keep my mouth shut. Beautiful kick there, Jess. We get the message that the injury to the Poroporo player there that we saw on the sideline is a knee injury.
Yeah, I did see them working on that.
So let's hope she's okay. You can see them carrying her off now. Good to see that she's able to put a bit of weight on it. Get her over to the medical staff on that side of the field. But yeah, this is the half that Poroporo, they've got, if you can see the flags there on the grandstand, just pushing right to left that wind. Poroporo will want to use that and keep it down the end of the field. And that'll be what they're seeing there. As we see, we think, is Jerry Paul out there on the left-hand wing. Keep an eye on her. Beautifully
that was
kicked.
going to go out. Yeah, that's Jerry Paul out there, Blackfern and Volcanics player. Wearing the number 20 jersey. Coach, manager, mother, auntie,
Yes.
and now player.
I have a hand in, I'd guess that she had a hand in getting these awesome jerseys that Poroporo were wearing as well. Obviously, thanks to NZCT for their sponsorship in regards to that. The ball doesn't find touch this time. We see Captain Maro will field this at the back. And she'll have a crack herself. Slips out of the first tackle. Fends off the second. Third and fourth tacklers get her down.
Yeah, good tackle, Jess Curtis. They've all fanned out.
Big carry there.
Yeah, Rapana carrying out on that right-hand side. Ball's been stolen, though. And the Marlins come away from it. Malai Salia with that carry. Yeah.
Side.
Yeah. Under pressure because of the danger.
Yeah.
Easy to see.
Huge thanks to our sponsors, DDL Goodrick Contracting, for getting on board and supporting us with all the calls that you hear on a Saturday and a Sunday. And of course, looking after us in regards to the Bay Rugby Boil Up podcast. DDL Goodrick Contracting, get in touch with them for any contracting right throughout the Bay, or I dare say even wider than that.
Every new episode live and exclusive on Local Gecko TV, 8:30 p.m. Thursday nights. Looking for a guest presenter. If anyone wants to come and join us.
My 15-year-old son asked if he could last night. I said, thanks, boy. Thanks, but no thanks.
A little bit messy there off the top of that line out.
One of just a few scrums that we're seeing packing down today. They've ball handling has been outstanding, especially good conditions, obviously, at Blake Park, but just talented players as well.
Oh, look at that Poroporo
Big
scrum.
push.
Broughton picks it up going backwards. I know what that feels like. Tamati out to tie out the backs. She's got Castaneda outside her, but doesn't need her. Speeds the Mulling in some space.
Beautiful tackle.
Look at that Jackler. Oh, she just stayed on her feet. Oh no, the referee's rewarded it.
Poroporo defence at the back has been outstanding through this entire game, whether it be the fullback there or I think that was number 24 that made that tackle.
It's Fern Nixon who made that turnover penalty though.
Yep.
Yeah, she's been outstanding, and that facet of the game, hence the reason why she's got a number 7 on her back. There she is there at the front of the line out. She's got a bit of a scong to the head. She's just rubbing it better.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. She's been electric today. That line out, she is their target, and she's been putting a lot of pressure on the Marlins line out as well. But also the sense of in and around the ruck to have a crack at jackling that.
Yeah, you got to stick your head in dark places, and that takes courage.
She's happy to do so. Nixon.
Or stolen at the front.
Marlins have figured out
By
that
the
Fern
Marlins.
Nixon is the
Yep.
target.
So they're competing at the right place. Broughton.
Big strong Finn Broughton.
Yeah, there's a good clean out, but I think that ball's been lifted. Yeah.
Who was that one that time? Don't tell me it was Fern Nixon again.
No. The girl, young girl with the ball is the one that did that turnover penalty.
Yeah.
It's definitely a skill though that can be coached, because it's all around your timing of which ones you do it at.
It's timing, but it's also that body position as well. We talk about winning the race with the shoulders. Your shoulders have got to get lower than
their shoulders.
Their shoulders, and if you can do that with the right timing, remembering to keep on your feet, supporting your own body weight, it's a good chance you can get that turnover. Yeah, Poroporo scrum. They're happy to put on some pressure. This time we see the Poroporo feed, so they'll keep it steady. No, Tiana Anderson wants them to reset this one.
Jess Curtis has gone into loose head prop. And it's Harper Koch who's been replaced, and Reed Stowers has gone to hooker.
Just keep an eye on these two halfbacks through the remainder of the game, Pat. They are just chatting away to each other, patting each other on the back. And
Are they being nice to each other?
They are. They're teasing each other, and I love that.
Not like yesterday's halfbacks.
No, I don't think they like each other too much.
No.
Nice pick up there and carry. Beautiful reset, 24 wheels and strength to bump off a player.
Jerry cleaning out over the top.
No backline there to see,
Nixon.
but Nixon's happy just to go herself. Doesn't need any support, she'll do it on her own. She lays that ball back beautifully as well and puts Poroporo onto the attack.
And I'm going to send it wide. They've got a three-person pod just trucking through the centre. And if they use their smarts, they'll just keep bashing through the middle. Here comes the second one.
Church again with ball. First turn.
Yeah, and Patrice Vincent making the tackle. Ball still alive though.
Love how they're just so keen to keep that ball in play.
Early tackle, I think it was. I thought it was. Yeah. The poor old Marlins player went to grab the ball, and then suddenly she was cleaned out from behind.
Yeah, I think the Marlins line-out has figured out that Nixon is their intended target more often than not.
Yeah. And they'll chuck up a front pod just to contest.
Yeah. Poroporo will have to, on the next Poroporo throw, they'll have to maybe just move Nixon around a little bit, put the Marlins in two minds, but Marlins to throw this one in.
There's your hooker. There's the halfback. Lysalia in that front pod. Oh, and Nixon just stolen one back. Beautiful.
Beautifully done.
Here comes the Poroporo back line.
On the bounce. And great
give it to
pickup.
Jerry.
And away she goes. She's going to have too much wheels. No!
Oh! Kairi Puku with the two-handed push.
The last minute diving push. She puts her into touch.
Oh, I thought Jerry was in for all money there. Jerry Paul, number 20, former Volcanics and Blackfern. I thought Jerry was going to hang in there, but the young girl gassed her out. Anyway, we're back live. That's the 5 metre line they're playing around at. Halaleva comes away from the try line.
This is where I'd like to see Kaiata Hipuku get her hands on the ball from right underneath her own post and score a 100-metre runaway.
Walrond with the kick.
Just off the side of the boot, I think, there. So this is where Fern Nixon will get thrown up. But I think we need to do is just a bit of movement around the line out just to give her a chance to get that one uncontested.
Just go right forward.
Yeah, she is giving away a half a metre there.
Yeah. Get that front
lifter.
pod, get that front pod right on the. Oh, here we go.
Do it, yep.
Throw it to the front, girl.
No,
No,
not
not contested.
Off the
So you can
top.
throw it straight to the halfback. No, you didn't. You didn't hear me say that.
Good carry, number 25.
Here's the ball. Oh, that's our number 7, Fern Nixon again, having a poke from the back. At the back door.
25 to
Yeah.
23.
That's is that Wardlaw there? I think it was. Oh no, ball's been lost.
Turnover here.
No clear release. Well, you see all those kids in the background.
Yeah, I wonder what team that is.
Ty Mitchell.
Is it?
Yeah. One of the Tauranga Ty Mitchell teams. I think either East. Yeah, I think it's East, because that's East is this area of the region.
Okay. Local Gecko TV bringing you the coverage of that one in a few weeks' time.
Out at Oportiki.
Lovely to see that it's going to be over in Oportiki. They'll turn out. There'll be a big crowd there in Oportiki.
We just need the weather gods to play nice for 6 or 7 days on the trot.
Do you remember last year when they had a Rotorua Boys High School?
Yeah, and the weather
Absolutely
gods
hosed
did
down.
not play nicely. Anyway, Nixon
Fern
wins
right.
another one off the top.
Yep.
And they're going to rumble it forward. Their maul, that's been collapsed. Referee's got advantage. Get your free hit now, ladies. Oh, Jerry Paul on the rumble. Ball's been spilled forward, though. Back we go.
What will they do here? Line out and go to Fern Nixon again, or maybe a tap and go? Set up the wall.
Oh,
My coach, my Tahan, hates to do that. Beautiful carry.
oh, that's the try line right there.
Yep. She's just short.
Oh,
and there
she's
it is.
over.
She's over. Pereriwa right. Vice captain. Dots down for another.
That's her second.
Yep.
You have a look here on the replay. It's all a little bit slow motion, but once again, the Marlins players are guilty of just standing on their heels, and as a result, they sat back. She's just reached out.
She's reached out. I was
Yep.
just going to say, I think she's come up short and then just had her
Reached
one
out.
crack.
Which she's allowed to do.
Yep. And she's reached out. A sense of mind to do that under pressure. She pushed over 3 defenders there as she made that carry. Similar to her first try, where she just short from the line. It was just absolute strength and determination to get there.
Kirsty Rapana with the opportunity to add the extras.
Glad motorbikes on the field at Lake Park.
Probably not, but anyway. Across the face.
Not this time.
56 minutes gone here at Sir Gordon Titchen's field. The Marlins are leading Poroporo by 47 points to 15.
So the Mount obviously be wanting to get a bonus point, and at this stage they have
They've
done
got their
so.
bonus point.
So that's going to be an interesting watch on the table. I'm not going to guarantee, but I think that actually puts them ahead of Nongataha, as
What have we got? Nomataha's on 18.
they're on 18.
Marlins are on 13.
But a win today with bonus point would push them to 18 as well, wouldn't it?
It will, but they won't have the points superiority because they need to win this game by 50 points to jump over the top of Nongataha's points.
Right. Well,
Because
either way,
those two teams drew in the first,
Correct, yep.
second round of the
yep,
game.
correct. That was at the domain, Nongataha
Yeah.
domain, yeah.
That was a cracking game. Here comes Poroporo.
Great carry through the middle, Poroporo.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, pass just pushed out in front of Hayley Church there. Unable to get the hands on that one. The Marlins will get the scrum feed. About 25 metres shy of the line. I'm impressed with how physical both teams have been today. What a backward step taken over the past 58 minutes. Really good contact. Tiana Anderson's done a great job of running this game too.
Yeah, she's a pretty good referee, is Tiana. Was on the World 7 series until she was struck down. Former Blackfern herself. Captain the Auckland Storm at the very last Bailey's National Sevens, or Tech National Sevens at Tauranga in 2019. It's just Waldron bumps off one and spins out of a tackle. Carry the ball up to the 22-metre line. Here come the Marlins going left. That's Curtis. Tucked the ball from about 20 metres away. She was never going to pass that. Fraser Castaneda, who's out there on the left edge.
Foot's gone into touch there.
It looks like that's the Te Puke women's team sitting in the grandstand. Because Te Puke are on a bye. In the championship competition, Te Puna are leading Greaton 64-12. And out at Ruatoki, Ruatoki are just in front, 31 points to 29. So a couple of humdinger games going on. And as we can see on screen, Te Puke have the bye, so they're sitting in the sun.
Beautiful line out right to the back there. So they've obviously heard and they've decided to plug the back instead of just going to the front. Third Nixon still the target. Player there just
looks like it's cramp or an Achilles.
Play continues on.
The physio is getting a bit worried. I think he's worried about his own safety. Ball's nicely laid up. Oh, we've got another one down with cramp. Need a halfback. There we go. Oh, that's a bit brutal, that hurts.
Into a green and gold brick wall.
Cherry's got the ball in one hand. Ball's been stripped. Marlins come away with it. That's Fraser there with the carry. Tamaki, Reed Stowers, Walrond, Broughton. Puku.
Puku.
Oh, stands up one.
Stands that one up.
She comes back though, and out on the edge.
Kika Mulling with another, brings it right around under the posts.
And that's the 50 for the Marlins.
Yes, you just see good hands here. Ball in Kaiara Hipuku's hands, and that's what worries everybody. She could have gone herself here and dragged a couple of players over, but unselfishly she hands it off. And in the end, Kika Mulling gets her hands on the ball, brings it around under the post to make it a bit easier.
I was going to just say that I do remember, but I don't actually remember. I've just had it thrust in front of me. Te Puke actually defaulted to TVC, hence the reason why they're sitting in the grandstands enjoying the sun. It's just Waldron makes me turn my page to write another conversion by her name.
54 points to 15 here at Blake Park after 62 minutes. Mount leading Poroporo. And a beautiful day of great women's rugby here in the championship division.
Oh, they've just hit the front.
Points differential.
I'm just doing the math now.
Yes, well.
Yeah, they have.
Yep, So this could potentially take them up and above Ngataha,
Ngataha.
who will feel a little bit robbed actually.
Yep.
That,
It's hard to. Well, it's easy to feel sorry for them because of the default.
yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
do miss out on the opportunity to score 4 tries and get that bonus point.
Although in saying that, I'd be surprised if anyone was actually awake in Ngataha at the moment. They had a huge night last night. Yeah, so they well-deserved sleep after their men won the Ty Mitchell Shield and the Steve Smith Trophy off the mighty Marist St Michael's.
I think I might have tipped that.
Yes, you did. It's another one.
Just
to
trying to remember. Oh, yes, I did.
talk about that Thursday.
Oh, it's all slow motion at the moment as the Marlins ladies bring that kickoff back towards halfway. And because she's running in an upright position, it was a maul. So if they can't free this up, Poroporo's, yeah.
Yeah, turnover ball, Poroporo's feed. Well done, Poroporo.
It's Nishan Tomoilau on the field for the Marlins in the number 22 jersey. So we will just have a quick squiz to see where Nishan is now playing. Looks like she's gone into lock. And it'll either be Grutendorst or Fraser who's having a rest. Just right 22 in the middle.
Yeah, Marlins have had a stunning season for the whole club. Obviously the women here looking very, very sharp to be in the final. And their men's premier, their men's development and their men's Colts are all looking good too. Dare I say even their JOB's looking pretty sharp. It's a great run up the middle there by number 19.
And the Colts team had a big win yesterday. But here's the Marlins 22. That's
number 12 for the Marlins.
number 12 for the Marlins. Just bundled into touch. We're going to have a chin wag.
I guess that it's Taylor Kingy at number 12. Come on. We know Aldrin's wearing 20 and starting at second 5. So does that mean that Taylor Kingy's wearing
number 12?
And coming off the bench?
Let me just have a squiz.
Anyway, great carry down the far side.
So we were talking about the success of the Mount Maunganui Sports Club overall with both their men's teams winning yesterday. And of course I've just had a quick squiz. Their Colts team won convincingly against Taupō yesterday. So if this result stays as per, that'll be a 4-0 win for the club.
Very good weekend out for the club.
Puku catches that.
Puku's catches that one on the full. She's well and truly contained this time. Poroporo have obviously done their homework and said, oi, do not let this girl run.
So Grutendorst is still out there, which means Fraser's sitting down. And off goes the little halfback Tamati, darts away and gets away from the tackle of Nixon. Heading for the corner, Nixon's chasing it down, back inside to Curtis. Curtis dots down.
Tamati here just having a little dab. She sees that there's space in between the rock and first 5. Bounces back to the left. Great chase there by Fern Nixon to manage to bring her down, but just great support play there. Manages to get over for a 5-pointer. You're going to run out of room there, Pat, with the amount of conversions that she's kicked. Outstanding off the tee. In fact, outstanding all around the field. She's been player of the day performance for me for the Marlins.
According to my poor record keeping, that's her 8th consecutive conversion.
Jeepers.
8 sevens of 56, plus the try that was unconverted. 61.
Close enough.
Scary.
Sunday, I don't have to do maths today, do I?
You're a principal. You don't do maths at all.
Exactly.
You've got a deputy to
I've
do
got
all the
somebody
maths
else
for
to
you.
do that for me.
And isn't your maths all about wages and salaries? Not how to teach kids how to count.
Exactly right.
Ooh, a little sneaky short one.
Sneaky one there. Well and truly.
Picked up by Phoenix Reed Stowers.
Yeah.
Did you hear the chee-hoo come from the grandstand? Castaneda with a big loopy pass out to Vincent on that left-hand edge. No, it's not. Is that
She's got
Taylor
the turn over
Kingy?
there too.
Is she?
Yep, Poroporo there. And
That's not Taylor Kingy, number 12. So I'm picking that is Gia Hernandez.
will be here.
Yeah.
As we see Poroporo on the tip. Big shot there from the Marlins defence.
This Poroporo side has just kept going and going and going, right?
Yeah, you cannot fault the mana, the heart of this Poroporo team. They're just happy to run it all day long.
Led there by their coach, an inspirational leader, Jerry Paul there, who took that quick tap.
We see Nixon play halfback. She's been my player of the match for the Poroporo team.
I think that's one of the Tokotorua sisters in the number 25 jersey for the Marlins. I don't know, there's two of them. I think it's Rose. Tell you what, a Mr. Whippy ice cream would go down well about
It
now.
would. Yes, I'm not going to.
How do we get one of those in the studio?
Wouldn't it be a Mrs. Whoopi
Oh,
iceberg?
sorry, it is Mrs. Whippy. Yes, it is.
Sundays it's Mrs. Whoopi. Watching
Mrs.
the women's
Whoopi.
championship.
Yeah. Well, to be
Women's premiership. Sorry.
to be classic, the Mrs. Whippy owns the franchise that covers this area. Mr. Whippy's got Greerton down that
Oh,
end
really?
of town.
That's-
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought it was just
No,
women's on Sundays. It must be Mrs.
it's Mrs. Whippy. I did look for her phone number to text her, but it's in my work phone.
Up goes Fern Nixon. Again, been a target all day long.
Now they need to walk that forward. Oh, run it
Good
forward.
strength.
There's a try line in the corner. The corner flag is right there. And that's definitely Rose Tokotorua there, number 25. As Poroporo bash away at the try line. They've recycled that. Some instructions being barked as they head off blind, just shy of that goal line. More instructions being barked. Get out of the way, she says. Here comes Poroporo. Oh!
Yep.
Oh, I think she's going to go and have a rest.
Going to send her for the last 10 minutes of the game. She's going to go and have a sit down.
Here comes Poroporo. She cuts back. Grace Turner there, the try scorer.
She's a bit isolated there. She's
Yeah.
going to need some.
Well, she's
Turnover
too late.
effective,
It's already
yep.
been stolen. Number 22 out there is Naishan Tamoilau. She's the one that's affected that. Oh, here we go. Puku from the try line. Oh, inside. That's Maisalia.
Keep that in.
Yep.
Yep.
Mulling with the kick into the middle of nowhere. It's going to find some grass.
It will.
Oh, the
And
chase
now
is going
watch
to be
out for
interesting.
Kika Mulling,
Here
'cause
she
there
comes.
she is. Toe it forward.
Kick up,
Get the
kick up.
bounce. Oh,
Oh!
she's gone. Kika Mulling right from her in goal. Kicks it through. Chases and scores.
Okay, you can put it down now. Now, thank you very much. Try number 3, Kika Mulling. 66 points to 15. You see here on the replay, she keeps the ball in and then just hacks it down in field.
And there's just no one there.
No, and then then it's all becomes about the bounce and the chase.
And she's got the wheels. She has got the wheels, which she's proven all day today.
Yeah, and poor
Nice.
old Hayley Church can't keep up.
Oh, I doubt anybody in and around the Bay would be able to keep up with her. She is quick. You've lost count, haven't you?
9.
9.
Conversion number 9 for Jess Woolrond to go with her try. 23-point haul for Jess Woolrond, and there's still 7 minutes to go.
Yep.
Although Kuka Mulling's got 3 tries of her own. One more, Kuka, and you're shouting the bar. At the moment, everybody's buying you a drink.
Beautifully
Oh,
fielded
yeah,
there.
Rose Tukutukurua with the catch. Ball's been recycled. Where's our halfback? Here she comes.
She comes. She's been good today, the halfback
Yep.
for the Marlins.
Warren's gone to first receiver now.
Tips are on.
Oh,
Yes,
it's Marine Bouge is finally
she's on
on.
there.
Our referee from France is on in the headgear.
good on her.
Great to see her having a crack at playing. I didn't know she was a player, to be honest. But hey, she's
Lovely to
getting
see
in
her.
the...
She's getting the most out of her time while she's in New Zealand.
Yep.
In and around every rugby field in the Bay. That's great to see. And this time on the field as we see Poroporo, another penalty.
It's number 19, Sela Motoane, out there for the Marlins. Just see if we can pick up at this line out who she's replaced.
Yeah, line out option here again. For Poroporo, I would have liked to see them just keep the ball in their hands as much as they can. Just love the running rugby of Poroporo. They have that unbelievable heart in support of each other. Up goes Fern Nixon. Contested again this time. The Marlins will tidy it up inside their 22. Watch out for Kaiara Hipuku here with the ball in hand and a lot of space. Kaiara Hipuku
there
steps 1,
she goes.
steps 2, and she's going to have too much pace for 3. This will be her second try of the game from way down the other end of the field. Kaiara Hipuku. Look out, Volcanics and Chiefs Manawa.
And stay away, Warriors.
Yeah. Oh, I even have time to take selfies on the field.
What's that, the 5 metre line? So she's about 7 metres from her goal line when she gets that
1,
ball.
2,
2, and then the fullback coming across. 3.
3, and I think there's a 4th there too. No, there's not.
Oh, yeah,
that's
the
the one I was waiting for.
blindside winger coming across in cover.
Yeah, all in vain when it's in the hands of Kaiara Hipuku. She's just so quick and elusive. Watching her early on, when she changes direction, she doesn't slow down at all. 10. Oh, goodness.
10 converted tries is 70, plus the 1 miss that Jess has had. 11 tries, 10 converted.
If I was a betting man, I would say that we're going to be watching a fair bit of this on Thursday night's podcast.
Yep.
This has been a great game of rugby. Both teams, Poroporo, deserve to have more than 15 on the board.
100%. Their forward pack's been outstanding today.
Yeah.
And remembering, of course, there's only 20 on their team sheet, so
Yes.
they're playing with 2 less players.
Yeah. It's understandable if
Yeah.
a few of them are just walking to the next ruck because it's a lot of footy to be played.
Yep.
It's the pod. Good
It's
tips there.
Tomoilau crashing through the centre. Oh, there she's beaten 2. She's going to have a crack at running 50 metres. And Naishan Tomoilau gets her first try of the game.
Yeah, this one here, just if you see the pod set up, it's very difficult to know who do I tackle.
Yeah.
And she's just slipped through there, nice outside tip. And then she's just got the pace, the fitness, and the determination to get all the way.
You hit the money on the head there, that little tip pass which created the doubt. And she's run a good little unders line on the angle back as well, so she's caught a weak shoulder.
Yeah, the structure that the Mount is running is really good. Having that pod of 3, but also they've been able to go back to all plays.
Didn't the
all
conversion miss that? Did they get the conversion?
Poroporo have got this one. Yeah, Poroporo have retained this one and are now on attack. They deserve another try late in this game. Poroporo have been outstanding. And that score definitely doesn't show exactly how good they've been. So they go out wide. They're going to chip over the top. Going out on the full. What's the touchy saying? Yep, Tiana Anderson saw it all. She's going to bring it back here to where the kick took place. Looks like the touch judge is having a grand old time out there. Big smile on her face. Thank you for volunteering your time.
She's been jumping around like a little energy.
Get some boots on her. She'll go right.
Ever ready energy bunny.
Yeah. Get a jersey on her. Get her out there for the Poroporo team. Beautifully done.
Not straight.
Straight.
Free kick.
It's the importance of getting Fern
somebody
Nixon
up
there. Yep.
Yeah.
In this case, Fern Nixon getting her up there just as a contest, just to put a bit of pressure on the hooker, but also if the throw isn't straight,
Get the free
kick.
kick.
Yes, this is what I want to see. Get her third. Cut down there, just shy of the 22. Just one-off runners here from Poroporo. Halfback controlling her troops, pointing blind, pointing open. Last minute of play. Will Tiana Anderson give us the final scrum of the game? Yes, she will. She looks at her watch. Last play, ladies, is the call. What do you do here, Pat? Win the scrum and just boot it out, or
No.
win the scrum, give it to Kaya?
Win the scrum and put it on the edge, and we'll get Kukamalling
Yeah,
try
get her
so that
fourth.
she can shout.
Did she bring the wallet?
Yeah, and then I'll race over to the Mount Club rooms.
Mike could be able to bring you one back. What does he bring my ice cream back?
Bring your ice cream back on Wednesday.
No time for ice cream. Got to go mow lawns after this.
You've done that for the year.
Beautiful scrum. Mount.
Off the back. There's Moatanet. Oh, a little shuffle pass. Here's Castaneda. Oh, that needed to be in front, but she managed to retrieve that.
She's done well to hold on to that one.
Yeah,
well
don't
behind
fall
her.
there. Well recycled. Get your hands off.
It's a ruck. Good work.
Tamati.
Good communication here from
Yeah.
referee Anderson as well.
Oh, here goes Tamati again, getting that little fly hook. Running across field. Puku. Yeah, that tackle needed to be made.
Yep. Well, she took the turnover too. That'll do it.
Little knock on. And Tiana Anderson blows full time here at Blake Park with the Mount Maunganui Marlins too strong today by 80 points to 15 over Poroporo. Last words, Gargs?
Yeah, wonderful running rugby in a beautiful setting. Well done, Marlins. Well done, Poroporo. You deserve to get a few more points than that one because you were outstanding. But the Marlins will take the victory as they have done for their club all weekend long. Congratulations. We will see you all for, I'm sure, a few replays on Thursday night at the Bay Rugby Boil Up podcast.
Kumutua mātou mahi mō tēnei wā manakitia mai mā koutou o mātou hoa o mātou whānau i o ki te aorangi. Noho ora mai people. See you all again next week.